Okay, welcome to the 7th video, 7 of 7, where we've been looking at all of the different skills that are necessary to help you become a professional network marketer in the field of organo gold. And in this video, we're talking about events.
Yeah, events are absolutely massive. If you go and look at Eric Worre, he says throughout his entire career, what changed him was events. You look at Ryan Chamberlain, what changed him was events. What changed me was an event.
So one of the things that we've mentioned, how many times in these videos have we mentioned Eric Worre's Goes Pro? If you need to get that right, but if you type into YouTube Eric Worre speech, listen to the speech he did I don't know, 20 years ago. Incredible. You can imagine if you were in the audience listening to what he said, you would be inspired. You'd be inspired to take action. Tell us about what you were saying to me just before we made this video about rubbing the shoulders with people.
Oh, absolutely. You know, if you walk outside and you talk to the average person, you're going to talk to the average person, and the average person is struggling. When you go to these events, when you find people that are new, you find people that are excited and hopeful. And guess what? You're shoulder to shoulder with the best of the best in this company. Mr. Holton Buggs will shake your hand. He'll look you in the eye. He'll say, welcome to the team. I'm here for you if you need me. And it's 100% the real deal. This man goes the extra mile for everybody in the business. Mr. Bernie Chua, more of a silent guy, but he's done it. He's the master that's put this together. Shea Moran, Jose Ardon, John Secouris, whoever you look up to in this industry. And by the way, I just mentioned 4 of the top 7 income earners in the history of the game.
Yeah.
You know, no other company comes close. These people got your back. They will help you to succeed.
So as far as our events are concerned, you know, we had the first European convention in Rome a few weeks ago. There were, I don't know, 6,000–7,000 people there, loads of Italians, loads of French, hardly any British. You need to go to those big events. We've got the international event in St. Louis coming up later this year. With events in the UK, you need to tap into them. People are starting to do events in London, Manchester, Birmingham, but you can also put on events. You could put on an event and get enough people together. You know, listen, I'm there. Get enough people together. I'm sure Dr. Brakowski will come back. You know, events make such a difference. I was really skeptical about this business, and I didn't dive in at all to start off with. When I was kind of making excuses, which is something many people do, and not too many, but enough to stop me from driving forwards. You invited me to come over, and well, in fact, Hannah wanted to go over to spend time with your wife to help understand more about the business. We just happened to go over there when Holton Buggs was doing an event. 4,000 people. They bought on sold out. They bought on 10 millionaires or 20 millionaires on stage. And I was thinking to myself, well, what is it about these people that have made them millionaires? And I worked it out. These people needed it. They absolutely needed it more than anything. They had to put food on their table. They were in a dire situation. The other group of people were people who were probably extremely wealthy and were looking for something else. Then there were people in the middle who were just comfortable. You know, and they're just comfortably uncomfortable. When you get people to events, it can create a shift. And it can just be one thing or 2 things or 3 things that people take away that then all of a sudden, massive action. So when we came back from Rome, I took massive action. Ian Phillips took massive. Everyone took massive action.
Yeah, after each event, my business jumped. It wasn't a tiny little leap, it was a quantum leap. And it absolutely will do that. When you see a Greg Norman standing on stage saying, you know what, this is the business that I choose to put my efforts into because there's nothing like it. Where can you make a one-time investment, US $1,400, and make over $1 million a month within a few years? Organic.
That's why, another reason why I admire someone like Greg Norman, because he's got so much money, but he's used to doing something and getting paid a lot of money in one go. He's prepared to play the waiting game, if you like. You know, that what you reap is what you sow, but sometimes you got to reap before you really all of a sudden get this massive reward, and it's so powerful. So don't underestimate the events, putting your own events on, your own coffee clubs, getting people excited, sharing the proposition, and just making this thing explode.
Yeah, by the way, I don't know what the budget was on Project 50K in San Antonio. I thought I'd heard somewhere around, several $1 million, but it's a first-class event. You're talking about incredible entertainers, we're talking about fireworks, we're talking about phenomenal accommodations. You name it, it's there. This is the company that's going to break all the records, and we're glad to be a part of it.
So we hope you've enjoyed these 7 videos. You know, you can watch them over and over and over again, which I'm sure many of you will, because you'll learn your skills, you'll refine your skills, and you'll be a better person. Well, Gano's Gold's mission is not only to occupy 1%, that's why we keep doing this, 1%, 1%, but they also want to be the most admired company in the UK, and it's in the UK and the world. And there's only one way that's going to happen, and that's you. It's whether you want to be a better version of yourself, and if you do, then we'd love to be a part of that to help you grow.
And we're going to put a challenge out to you. We want you to go above and beyond where we can go. Listen, we're both happy if you make a lot more and help a lot more than we do. Guaranteed.
Yeah. Thank you so much for taking the time to watch these videos, and I'm sure we'll be making some more in the not too distant future. Happy day.
Happy day.